button so
there.
damn bad. All right, relax. P Rhodes, what's up, man?
What you put in the tags? All right.
I'm fucking eating on the thing.
Now you put Russell. All right. Might put Solid Monster. Or what's the JD guy? The
JD from NY. Hey, what up, everybody? This is the squad. It's both psychology. What up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Psychology.
How y'all doing, everybody? We got a couple of people. Some other people might be popping in because we just chatting here. But we're gonna be talking about this WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania 38, and all the shenanigans that had happened over the wrestling weekend. We got I'm Brogan Nog. You know me, Brogan Nog, the head secondary host, I guess. On YouTube and shit. We got
terrible at this.
Shut up! It's late. We got Chris. I'm not prepared. We got Chris Rivera. Chris Rivera. Let the people know where they can find you, man.
Yo, you can find me on Christopher_Rivera 842, and you can also on TikTok Christopher Rivera 75. Come follow me, brother.
All right.
And sisters.
All right, we got Lightning Jones. Let the people know where they can find you, man.
What's up, people? This is the grooviest man in professional wrestling. I am Lightning Jones. You can find me at _ call me Jones on the Instagram. That's what I'm active on currently. So go ahead and follow me over there.
Yeah, and of course, Cuba Starks reacts. Cuba Starks.
Hey man, hey, look, Cuba Starks reacts. Cuba Sports reacts. Hey, gonna get the gaming channel up soon, probably tomorrow. Hey, we at it, man. Roman Reigns is winning that shit tonight, goddammit. All of you motherfuckers will acknowledge the tribal chief. Sons of bitches.
Put it up. And we got
I'm putting this shit up, you just can't see it right now.
Right. Same. We got a returning guest, P Rose. What up, P Rose?
Turn your mic up.
I can hear you.
Got technical difficulties.
Mic check.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can.
Yeah. What's up? It's your boy P Rose, P Rizzle, back in this bizzle. You can follow me on Instagram at _P Rose1, and on Snapchat it's at your boy P Rose.
All right.
Hey, he do raps, man. He could probably do intros for the channel.
That'd be cool. Hold on, let me get my damn notes. Yeah, so we're gonna be talking about this was a crazy week for wrestling. There was a lot of shit going on. WrestleMania, they got their thing going on. Dynamite was doing stuff. I'm pretty sure Impact had something going on. A lot of it was watched, a lot of it wasn't watched. But we're gonna talk about a little bit about the Ring of Honor Supercard, because Tony Khan recently bought Ring of Honor. There was some crazy appearances that happened at that show, so I'm gonna run through that a little bit because I made sure to watch that. Some of y'all watched NXT Stand and Deliver. We're gonna talk a little bit about that, a little bit about the Hall of Fame, and then of course WrestleMania Night 1. So Ring of Honor. Where Chris at? Did Chris leave? Oh, there he is. Hold on, I gotta add him back. What the? Okay, I think his connection is fucking up because he was here and now he's not here. All right, he'll pop. What the fuck was that? That the ghost of Chris? What's going on? Anyway, so Ring of Honor Supercard. Oh, there he is. Is he back? There he is. There you go. All right, there he is. What happened? You good, Chris?
Yo, somebody sound robotic.
I think that's you.
Is it me?
Is your connection all right? You all right? Anyway, so ROH.
I don't know. You sound a little Terminator-ish. Is it me?
Yep, it's you, sir.
Sound good. You sound good to me. Hold on. ROH.
You sound a little Terminator-ish. Is it me? P. Rose, try to talk real quick.
What's up?
Sound fine to me. Yeah, it's you.
Hold on.
Get that shit fixed, Chris. So got chickens and cows, everything in that motherfucker. Anyway, so Supercard of Honor, we had Tully Blanchard. He got 2 new clients. He brought back Brian Cage, and he's got this dude named Toa and this African dude named Quan. I'm assuming they're gonna replace FTR and Wardlow eventually, but that was cool. Lee Moriarty and Jay Lethal was an alright match. Jay Lethal turned heel, so hooray! He low blowed Lee Moriarty. Now FTR versus the Briscoes, that was the big draw of this show, and I have to say that match lived up to the fucking hype. It really did.
Wait, aren't
It was
you
really
one big part?
what?
Didn't Samoa Joe come back?
Nigga, I'm going through the show. That was at the end of the show. Fuck, goddamn.
Well, ruin that.
Yeah, well, you didn't ruin it, but I'm trying to go into kind of what the main things that happened. But FTR and the Briscoes was lit. It was for the ROH Championship. FTR, you good? You good, Chris?
Much better.
Okay. FTR won it. It was a really good match, much better than the match they had with the Young Bucks, in my opinion, because I just think Briscoe's a little bit better and they can work with the FTR style. But that was cool. What was the other thing that happened? Wheeler Yuta, he won a match and he won a belt. I didn't watch that match. Jonathan Gresham fought Bandito. Jonathan Gresham retained to be the undisputed champ, and he got jumped by Jay Lethal and Sanjay Dutt. That's when Samoa Joe came in to help him out, and we found out
Sanjay Dutt was my dude back in TNA, the early part of TNA.
Right.
Yeah,
That was my dude. And Elix Skipper, both of them. I remember them
heard he's
motherfuckers.
not the best person, personally.
Apparently, yeah. That
fuck
happened, and he's now all elite. And of course, on Dynamite, Toni Storm popped up, so she's all elite. A lot of people still complaining that AEW's got too many people, but they have 2 companies now, and they haven't really signed that many people to fill out. So it's gonna be more people coming in. But how y'all feeling about Samoa Joe popping up? How y'all feeling about Toni Storm? Anything?
Hey, get the Jay Gray guy in here.
Oh, he wants to hop in.
Well, just send it. Just see if he will be in the Instagram.
Yeah, because he's actually active on Instagram right now. But
well, he can see the damn link.
But Toni Storm, I already saw that coming. I don't really know what to feel on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Good for her, I guess. Samoa Joe, that was actually a shock. I didn't even see a post that he got released from WWE or NXT, whatever, after he dropped the title. So I'm like, hey, if he wants to wrestle, that's good for him. Just work on that cardio, boy, and work on those injuries. Change up your style.
He should be good because AEW's got a lighter schedule. So
Who?
Yeah.
Wait, who said that Sanjay Dutt was a bad person? Why would you say Sanjay Dutt is a bad person?
Yeah, I've heard around that. Yeah, he's a bit of a douche.
He was actually, I've met him personally. Like, he had a training session with him, actually, and he was really nice.
Yeah.
you couldn't fire him.
You said what? What did you say, Brogy?
I said you couldn't fire him, so he was nice to you. He didn't give a shit.
He couldn't fire.
I mean, Dave, because Chris trained with me at GXW. I don't know if we trained at the same time, but we trained at the same place. And he had had a dojo there. And, like, I showed up, like, 2 hours early, and he was there because I guess his plane came early or whatever. I don't fucking know. And so we were training, and he was nice. So I don't – fuck you guys. I like him.
Yeah, like, I've heard from different people and stuff like that he like, he's a bit of a douche.
Right. So P. Rose,
Yes, sir.
you checked out that Toni Storm OnlyFans or what? What's going on? You got the link?
Was it in the budget?
It's sad to say it was in the budget.
Oh, damn.
No, I mean, it's Toni Storm. Everybody wanted to see those cheeks, but I'm not saying.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
said
saying,
it wasn't in the budget? Oh, you saw it? How was it, man?
God.
Oh, no,
Speak
don't
speak
shy
up
away
at the
from
mic.
camera
Speak
now,
up at the
brother,
mic.
man.
No,
Speak your truth, brother.
bruh. It made me have. I acted up.
Okay.
It was different. It was different, bro. Shooting that shit. I was like, and then I was like, I only got little. She has like a couple different like levels on it. So I only got to like the photos. I didn't do the videos yet because I ain't got that type of money.
I didn't know she was doing it like that. Okay.
So we now we have to see Brogy. Now we have to do deep dive in journalism, right? So the pictures that you saw were they like nudes?
or were they bikini photos? Just just thirst trap bait.
I mean, it was a lot of thirst trap. It was a lot of thirst trap bait.
So basically, let me guess. You because
So it's just like IG shit.
Oh, it was like
Because-
IG. It was like IG shit, borderline into like real OnlyFans shit. Like it treaded the line.
So you only got to see the real stuff if you messaged her.
No comment.
And I bet you, I bet you because some websites have it. I bet you, like to contact models, you got a tip. I heard some websites have it. Does OnlyFans do that?
Yes, they do.
That you gotta
Interesting.
that you gotta send them money in order to have a message go through. Is that correct?
No comment.
You could say that the website has that capability.
I mean,
we don't.
You can say it exists.
I mean, it has
You can say it exists.
Yo, how
Don't
much
necessarily mean
dollars?
that you did it though.
No, how much
They
dollars?
testifying
did
to
you throw in
Congress
there?
right now. Goddamn.
How many dollars did you put in just to say acknowledge me?
Oh Lord
Oh
Jesus.
God.
Anyway, we move on. So
Damn near
NXT Stand and Deliver also happened. I didn't get around to watching it. Who saw that? Any of y'all saw
Bam.
that?
Lightning Jones will do your play-by-play. I got you on NXT.
I don't need play-by-play. That's hit the highlights, nigga. Goddamn.
Oh God damn! You ain't right, nigga.
So I watched the.
You ain't right.
It's not AEW, so you just got to go fast forward. All right, so that's.
I'm not even talking about AEW. I mentioned AEW. I said
Right,
Toni Storm and Ring of Honor. That's all I
If it ain't
said.
got nothing to do with ROH, AEW, or Tony Khan, Brogy Nard don't want to talk about it.
He wants
the highlights.
shit. No. Go ahead.
The first match. Listen. So the first match went off with it was the North American the North American Championship with Santos Escobar, Cameron Grimes, what's his face, Carmelo Hayes.
Damn.
Who the fuck else was in there? You said what now?
Wasn't Grayson Waller and someone else?
Right, Grayson Waller and who else was in there? I forget who. I can't.
Carmelo Hayes, your boy.
Yeah, I already said Carmelo Hayes. My notes
Carmelo
are.
Hayes.
Matter of fact, I don't need it because I actually have the matches on my thing.
Cameron Grimes.
Hold on, I got them. Don't worry about it.
This comes from the people that actually watch the show.
Hey, come on now. There we go. Boom. It's right here. Fuck out my face. Santo Escobar, Grayson Waller, Soa Sikoa, Carmelo Hayes versus Cameron Grimes for the North American Championship in a ladder match. Cameron Grimes ended up taking it home after a cave-in from the top rope to Santos Escobar. It was pretty dope. He dedicated that win to his dad. That was his whole story. So that was nice to see. We had the Don, Tony D'Angelo, coming in with some famous hockey player in a really nice old school car. I think it was like a Chevy something or 96 or something like that. He came in, Tommaso Ciampa came in from really cool entrance. The same kind of is Becky, which we'll get into a little bit later. Tommaso Ciampa, according to the rumors and the dirt sheets and all that stuff, it was his last match. Tony D'Angelo ended up pulling out the win. He gave him a DDT to the floor with the exposed concrete, which Tommaso Ciampa ended up doing as a callback to his matches with Johnny Gargano, which I thought was cool. So he did that.
I'll tell their baby mama to keep the baby quiet.
Right. Or put your stuff on mute. But Tony D'Angelo ended up taking the win. Triple H came in after to kind of send off Tommaso Ciampa. He came out, hugged him or whatever.
I saw that on Twitter. Yeah, I did see that on Twitter. That seemed nice. Yeah, that was really nice. Then after that, you had the triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. You have Imperium versus MSK versus the Creed Brothers. Great, solid match. The Creed Brothers remind me of the new American Alpha. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Right.
So I really enjoyed that match. MSK actually ended up pulling out the win to become two-time NXT Tag Team Champions.
Put some respect on their name.
Put some respect on MSK name. They're still kind of struggling to get that groove going. As far as like getting the fans really into them.
Wait, they get into some trouble.
No. I know what you're talking about. The alleged neglection of the wife. I'm like, yo, baby, it's the wrestler. It's the wrestling business. You know what you were getting yourself into.
Yeah.
They said that in the Hall of Fame speech. Like 3 people said that. It's the sacrifices you have to make as the wife or the husband.
Yeah, but she was claiming abuse, and people was getting a little upset about it or whatever. But anyway, continue.
Yeah. So unfortunately. So, but hopefully, MSK, as far as the wrestlers and the characters are concerned, get some wind under them and get the fans behind them as baby faces. Imperium have a decent showing in here. Creed Brothers, they didn't take the L, which is nice. One of the guys from Imperium took it. You had the Fatal 4-Way NXT Women's Championship: Io Shirai versus Cora Jade versus Mandy Rose versus Kaylee Ray. Mandy Rose ended up retaining to a brand new NXT Women's Championship. It looked all right. It's just the same version, except it's a little bit colorful, I guess, because of NXT. The way Mandy won is, I believe, Io Shirai hit Kaylee Ray with something. I think a moonsault or some shit like that. And then once Mandy Rose came in, hit her with the knee, boom, pinned Io Shirai for the 1, 2, 3. I like the fact that the new people in NXT didn't really take the L on this one. I feel like Io Shirai definitely can afford the loss. Or taking the pin, so that was cool. Still a very strong showing for Cora Jade and Kaylee Ray. Cora Jade, the highlight of this one, she did a Canadian Destroyer on the apron, which was fire. That was really cool. You had Walter and your boy Chris L.A. Knight, yeah. You had that match, or not Walter, excuse me, Gunther.
Nah,
yeah, the ring.
They should have changed his. They should have changed his name to Dumbass.
It's pretty funny. But you had that match, hard hitting, very solid. It was okay for what it was. Of course, Gunther came out with the W because
LA Knight's got to give to charity. You know what I'm saying? Because he's coming up to the main roster.
Damn, it's like that.
Hey, yo, don't even. You better put some respect on Gunther's name. The only nigga that's beating him in WWE.
Like he's got.
Ilya Dragunov, my man. That's my boy.
Listen. He's going through a bad time right now due to the name change right now. So LA Knight had to make him feel comfortable, give him that W. God. And LA Knight's pretty much out the door anyway. He's been sending hints that he's going to the main roster anyway. He's been wrestling there.
I think
LA Knight is no Ilya Dragunov. Like he is no Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, like I don't care if you're Dragunov. I don't care if you're the American Dragon. Hell, I don't even care if you're Shenron the Dragon. LA Knight is LA fucking Knight.
LA Knight could not beat Gunther. No fucking way.
What you guys say, Pete?
Agree with me.
Let's Pete.
This man says Shenron. Honestly, the thing is, I was pissed off watching NXT Stand and Deliver because my Wi-Fi went out like in the middle of the NXT Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way, and I got to see Cora Jade's Canadian Destroyer, which was absolute fire.
I saw that on Twitter.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was just so salubrious.
I mentioned to Chris, I have yet to see one of her matches.
That's my girl.
That's my baby mama right there.
That's
y'all got
it. So you're baby daddy number 2 then.
Moving on.
Moving on.
You got Braun Breaker versus Dolph Ziggler. Braun Breaker came out with the entrance of he had his chainsaw cut to NXT. I don't know what it is with him and cutting shit and obviously
because he's disrespecting the old NXT. That's why.
I guess, but I mean, this one was the new NXT logo, so it didn't really make much sense. But he cut it in half, nonetheless, broke through it. They had a really good showing. There was a lot of. I see why they don't want him to be the NXT champion because under pressure. There was a lot of botches in this match.
Really?
Yeah, they do not have good chemistry at all. To my me personally, seeing it, they do not have good chemistry at all.
I've been saying this.
The other match, well, you know what? Those matches did have Ciampa in them, so that could have been the difference.
Ciampa was a cover-up.
Yeah, that could have been the difference.
Yeah, so having him under bright lights and then mixed with someone that he really doesn't mix up or mix with often. Shows and it wasn't that good. It was okay, because Dolph Ziggler knows how to conduct himself, but Braun Breaker was very sloppy in this match to my accord. But yeah, that was NXT Stand and Deliver, people.
Okay.
Based upon what y'all, what you saw and what you didn't see, what you heard or whatever.
I remember you were in the group chat saying you were very upset about Ziggler and Mandy retaining their belts.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Did you feel the same way about Finn Balor?
What do you mean? Oh, you when?
When he was
when he was champion, he came back to NXT and he had a whole title run. Did you have that same energy towards him?
No, I didn't. And the reason being,
why is that?
Oh my god,
he actually likes Finn Balor.
Right. Well, first of all, I like Finn Balor, right? And I feel as though when Finn Balor was in NXT, he made a fucking impact. Like that's the difference. NXT. Well, Finn Balor came to NXT at first, made a name for himself in NXT, then went to the main roster, then went back to NXT. Right. So that's his home.
So you felt more like coming home. Okay.
Yeah, it was a homecoming for him. Whereas Dolph Ziggler, he just come in that motherfucker one rough shot. You know what I'm saying? You've been on the main roster since you fucking came in WWE for the most part. And then Mandy Rose, I don't know if she was in NXT, but if she was,
she was.
For it.
She wasn't.
She should have never left.
She should have never left.
But she did nothing there.
Exactly. She wasn't there that much time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So she might as well have stayed at the main roster with the Barbie dolls up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't bring the energy. I just feel like, okay, here's the thing. Two people, you trying to build NXT as a place that you want to hone new stars, but yet, excuse me,
you have guys like Finn Balor coming back home. To take their spotlight.
You got guys like Dolph Ziggler, who's already been in the main roster and has been there for years, coming back to, or not even coming back to NXT, coming to NXT and becoming champion instead of building new stars. Doesn't make
they tried with Braun Breaker. He ain't got the juice.
I mean, they got to do something with Ziggler. He kind of wasted away.
Ziggler explained.
On the main roster.
No, Ziggler explained.
Who dog is that?
I don't know who dog is, but I'm about to snuff it.
Anyway, no, Ziggler explained. Ziggler explained that the reason why he went to NXT because he felt like he was going stale, so he needed to change the scenery.
So any guy from the fucking main roster that's been there for years can just come into a developmental because that's what they're building.
They've been doing that though. It's not foreign
to build like. But thing about it is, I don't mind AJ Styles coming down there to make a new star. That's fine, whatever. But having someone from the main roster come down there and be your champion, it makes no sense because it's for newer stars. You know what I'm saying? The whole point is to quote unquote make a star. It's not because I want to change the scenery. Let's give Ziggler what he wants. Because
so we're live on YouTube.
That's WWE for you
right now.
What's Finn Balor's excuse?
You want to hop in on
again?
He made
a great time.
They won't use his ass right.
He made
But there's no excuse for Finn Balor. You're trying to justify Finn Balor. No. I'm just saying that's the same thing. He's been in the main roster for years, but he comes back to NXT for new scenery.
That's Vince. That's Vince's fault. Vince ain't using his ass right. He wins the Universal title and don't get another rematch 4 or 5 years later.
So, look at Dolph Ziggler. He hasn't got a title shot. Over 10 years, except for what?
Kofi.
Get over instead of going backwards. Get over.
No, it's not even that. I think the difference because Finn Balor got to the main roster in 2016, and he was there. Universal title he won the Universal title, got injured, because of the Boko bomb and everything, and basically 2017 was 28. He came back to NXT in I think middle of 2018, I think. In his run, the matches with Damian Priest,
2018. No, that
had to be 2019.
2020.
No. He came. He was because he came back to.
When did Karrion Kross beat him?
That was 20.
Oh,
yeah, that was 2020.
So Karrion Kross.
Actually, he returned. No, he returned to NXT.
Dolph Ziggler has been in no man's land for 5-7 years.
Mr. Ziggles. The last title shot he had was against Kofi Kingston in 2019.
But we forget. we forget
He was,
that
and
Finn
but he was
Balor
in no
isn't-
man's land.
It
Look,
should
he's
have
a
been
no
me.
It
But
should have
listen,
been me.
Listen, we forget that Finn Balor was in NXT to begin with and made that a staple. Like he was the man in that fucking brand.
Okay, so why is he moving backwards? Like you said, why move backwards?
Once again, Dolph Ziggler has been on the main roster for years.
In no man's land,
Wasted away.
I'm wasting away. In no
I mean, like,
man's land.
there's
But
a
like,
difference.
But like, well, he's. Oh no, continue.
I was saying, like, I understand what you're saying, but like, there's a difference between being on the main roster for 2.5 years and going back to NXT, from basically coming in, basically being in OVW for like the last few stages. OVW was there. He was in OVW for like 2 months, main roster with the Spirit Squad. So basically, from 2006 to 2022,
Spirit Squad was underrated.
yes, some sort. Basically, from 2006 to 2022, you're on the main roster, and then like your character goes stale. You're in. You go back to developmental, and get the developmental championship.
Exactly.
Like that's
Yeah.
a big difference.
It's not.
But they're using him
it-
like a legend to a degree. Like they're having him work with the younger guys, which they need more of because they're putting too many young people on TV when they don't need to be. So,
I mean,
But that's-
shit, they
I
brought
kinda-
Samoa Joe back.
But no, that's the
Yeah.
issue. That's
But
the
look what
issue.
happened. His body couldn't hold up.
well,
You should. I don't know.
allegedly.
To sit there,
Listen,
I don't mind them putting him in a storyline with Braun Breaker, but to have him win the championship, it just doesn't make sense. Now
You're not-
people recognize, like when Finn Balor went back to NXT, once again he was a staple there. So when he came back, it was a homecoming for him. People, and that's why the storyline works so well. Where Braun Breaker's like, listen, I train here. You know what I'm saying? You don't know anything about the fucking Performance Center. I do. You know what I'm saying? You try to come here and then get my championship just because you're on the main roster and your career's getting stale? No, these fucking people don't know you. Like, we are NXT, you're not. Whereas Finn Balor, he came back and people recognized him. They're like, wow, Finn Balor's back. Adding some legitimacy here. With Dolph Ziggler just fucking coming there, just to come there because his career is stale. You know what I'm saying? You want to go have a lighter schedule and get paid the same amount of money.
I got you. So okay. So if Damian Priest comes back to NXT, it's cool, right? You got to be a former NXT superstar in order to come back to be okay.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
but
no,
think
that's
about
what
it,
you
to be
just
the
said, though.
champion,
That's what
it
you
doesn't
just
make any
said.
sense. To be
That's
the
what you just
champion
said.
doesn't make sense. To be the champion, it doesn't make sense. If you're going to come there to put over stars, if you're going to come over there to put over younger stars, then fine. Like AJ Styles came and put up to give Grayson Waller the push. He got him to where he needed to be and left.
I want Dolph Ziggler to lead a faction of useless main roster guys and just bury NXT talent. That's what I want to see. I think that'd be pretty awesome.
Lightning Johnson.
Like,
You,
you just add fuel to the fire,
I
bro.
forgot who.
No, I think that could be kind of cool because then you can have excuse me, you have like a younger group fight the old heads. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, get him.
Well, for like a Survivor Series thing.
Yeah, I mean, that too.
They
Yeah.
tried that in ECW. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Sorry.
That was ass cheeks.
It was
Nah.
ass.
Nah, but like I forgot. I don't know who said it, but like
You got a
dude was right.
I'm
That
on
said
smoke tonight.
like WWE, they put a lot of people that aren't ready, whether it's in ring or on the mic.
I was the one that said that.
They put them on TV on NXT. Like I love Lash Legend.
She don't need to be on. She don't need.
She's super green. Like she greener than the light. But but the thing is, the reason why I know this because I don't know. Do y'all watch NXT Level Up on Fridays
Fuck
after
no.
SmackDown? Okay.
So you watching the developmental joint?
Yeah, I watched the develop. I literally
The
watched
developmental of development.
Yeah, the development.
That's the evolution of WWE. I mean, the elevation.
They
of
had
WWE.
no. So I was watching. So the other Friday they had a match. It was Last Legend versus Wendy Chu. I guess that's her name.
Mm-hmm.
Girl that wear, like she wears the pajamas.
Yeah.
And everything. So they had a match and everything.
Disrespectful as fuck.
So
you don't wear pajamas wrestling for? What kind of shit is that?
That's her gimmick.
That's her
gimmick.
gimmick.
Man, what kind of fucking shit is that?
Ridiculous? You know what's even more ridiculous? Sneakers and jean shorts.
Hey, okay.
All right, let's do
All
that.
right. All right.
She been wrestling in her fucking pajamas and fucking
She had a
and
fucking
damn booties and shit.
She
I
had
was
a
about to say sneakers and jean shorts held down the company for what 15, 16
15,
years?
20
It
years.
sure
We ain't
did.
seen nobody name good job.
No, bro,
Fuck.
no. So no, we watching the match. So last legend, I guess she goes for a senton, but it looked ugly. Like she goes for a senton, and it's like I don't know how you fuck up a senton. Like you just don't. And somehow she just fucking landed on her fucking head.
Ooh.
And I'm looking at
Backfire.
the match. Like I'm looking at the match. I think Big Joseph does commentary, and he's like, bro, what the hell just happened? Like on like live and everything.
God damn.
No, but like literally, if you watch that show, like the promos are mid tier. I mean, the only thing that I like about it is basically the only thing that's being good right now is basically the kind of build up between Nikita Lyons and Lash Legend because
Right.
they kind of do that. Basically, they're having matches on Level Up. Basically,
Looking forward to that shit. That's gonna be fun.
they're basically
Feud
trying
of
to
the
one up.
year, baby.
Feud of the century.
I think that's the.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Sure, I can't wait. I can't wait to NXT Takeover in Nashville this summer. That's gonna be lit.
Nice.
That's in my hometown. So I mean, so I think they building that up. But like basically, it's like 1 week, Lash Legend will face somebody and job them, like basically dominate them. And then next week's Nikita Lyons, and then it's promo about who's the baddest, and
Right.
who's the this, blah 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 blah. So that's kind of a build up. But outside of that, I mean, you might see Kaylee Ray on there a couple nights. I know I think Cora Jade was on there the other night too, and her match was really good, bro. She hit this she actually hit this I think it was like a tornado DDT into a roll up for the win, which actually was pretty smooth. But other than that, it was it's like that development level up. It's really mid tier, and
Right.
thank God it's on Peacock and not on.
It's like a. So you're saying it's like a AEW Dark then?
Yeah, it's like that elevation.
Because it used to be 205 live, but then
Right. That other shit that nobody was watching. All right, so let's move on past that.
Like
Let's
Roman
get to the
Reigns.
main thing. Moving on. God, we're gonna talk about WrestleMania 38 Night 1.
Yes, sir.
I want to say going into this, I thought this was gonna be not the worst, but just not good.
Hot garbage.
Not entirely hot garbage, but I was like, man, this gonna be some meh. But I gotta say, I thought they did a good job. This is kind of like what they did last year. It was like night 1 was pretty good, and then night 2 was garbage. Hopefully, we won't repeat that. But I gotta say, night 1 was surprisingly well. A couple of matches that I thought was gonna be just not interesting, but actually pretty good. And the one match that I thought was gonna be really bad turned out to be a waste of time. So, you want me to take over Lightning Jones, or you want to do some of this so we can split it, or what?
Yeah, we can split it, and then what we'll do is we'll go through the play-by-play, and then we'll get the conversations after the fact.
Okay.
Yeah,
we can do it something like that. All right. So
how many matches are there? Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get the first 3 or 2, and I'll get the rest. Or
I want to do the Cody joint, so you can get the first. I'll let you do the first.
Yeah, because he takes pleasure with Cody because
I really do. That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious.
Cool. So I'll try to be quick. All right. So we got the first match.
That's what she said.
Then we have the Usos versus Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We had some really cool orange and yellow gear for Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura to advertise some hard cider or hard tea. Or
is that what that was for? Okay.
Yeah, that was what that was for. And then, so the Usos actually win after Boogs injured his knee. He had one Uso in a Samoan drop position. The other Uso hopped on him. His knee gave way, and he injured it. Probably.
Yeah, I caught a clip of that. I thought it was planned or something, but apparently not.
Yeah, he didn't told something, and we wish Rick Boogs a speedy recovery.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Then we got next match will be Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. Drew, some of the highlights of that match. Drew does a dive to the outside onto Corbin.
Yeah, it's very Undertaker-esque. I noticed that.
Yeah, very, very Undertaker-esque. Because he started and then he spun in midair, so that was pretty cool. Hold on. Drew actually wins with the Claymore, and then Drew attempted to murder Madcap Moss, but ended up cutting the ropes with the sword. The first two two ropes. It was very weird. But Drew McIntyre fashion. And
Hold on, I gotta say something. I'm sorry. They gonna catch a lawsuit with that fucking sword one day.
Hey,
I'm saying that shit.
That shit is crazy. I don't.
Hey, I'm just saying though. He was in the crowd. He lifted that shit up. He could have fucking tore one of that lady's arm off. I'm just saying, watch out for that damn sword, man.
I didn't even know it was that sharp. Like,
yeah, it's a sword.
I'm just saying.
And they cut the fucking two ropes. I'm like, don't they have like 5 more matches left? Why the fuck they cut the damn ropes?
I'm just saying that should look plastic or some shit you get off party.
No, that's a legit sword. Vince McMahon gave that to McIntyre for like a birthday or like some sort of present. He gave it to him. It's like legit.
Well, you better watch that shit. He gonna chop off people's arm like some fucking anime shit.
Yeah, man, he gonna grab on one dude. They all oiled up and shit, and then when he done with the match, he gonna grab the fucking sword and accidentally throw that bitch.
Leave our comments to the end of the thing, fellas. Let me get through this.
No, we not. No. We going through segments. You meant like the whole thing and then talk about it?
Oh yeah.
No, hell no.
We gonna
forget that shit.
We're gonna forget that shit. Fuck that. Next match.
We literally just go through the play-by-play.
And if that's the case, I'm going back to Rick Boogs. Why the fuck is this nigga lifting up? Look, we know you strong, goddammit, but don't do no Ridge Holland type shit.
Yeah, you're right. That was some low-key Ridge Holland shit. You kind of right about that.
We know you fucking Freddie Mercury on steroids, nigga. I'm just saying. Hey. Look, don't be doing that. You strong as a motherfucker, but goddamn, watch it, man.
Yeah, he tried to pull.
You a strong motherfucker when you do different flips 10 times on a grown ass man. He a strong bitch. Dude, sorry.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out to McIntyre for being the first person to kick out of the end of days, though.
But Vince,
is that a big?
I love that finishing move. I love that shit. Baron Corbin might not. Yeah. He might not be the most popular, but that end of days is sick as fuck. I like that finishing move.
It is
Deep six. I like deep six.
The deep six too, man. Yeah. Fuck, man. I'm gonna make my damn characters and put both of them finishing moves on it.
Just stop sleeping on the man point period because anything they give him, like he flips it.
And he had a chance and they fucked it up with bum ass Corbin. But anyway, next
we talk about it. He didn't drop the ball with that.
He did drop the ball. He's Happy Corbin. Nobody give a fuck about Happy Corbin.
He won the damn money again. He was good as bum ass Corbin.
He should have lost his money in Vegas. He should have thought he won and then end up losing it. Like what happens to everybody in Vegas. But anyway, next match, Lightning.
Cool. All right. So The Miz versus Logan Paul and the Mysterios. Logan and Mrs. Black in yellow gear. It's pretty much fire. Especially Logan Paul's gear. He had a picture of that on Instagram. That was fire. Logan hit a split, which was pretty cool. That was very surprising to me. But Ray stops and kicks him. In the head, Dominic does a double takedown. Logan hits a power slam on Dominic. Then a blockbuster. Logan hits 3 amigos on Ray and a kip up, which was dope. And he did the little shimmy. And
he did the little shimmy, and the crowd was mad as shit. I thought that was
because he's a natural heel. He
is a natural heel, and he buys into it. I do like that.
Yeah. So then Ray and Dominic hit a double 619 and a frog splash, but then the Miz breaks up the pin and wins with a skull crushing finale. Then he hits Logan Paul with a skull-crushing finale because he was like, I can only be the white douchebag heel in WWE. So
I love the babyface pop after he did that. The crowd was so happy that he did that, and I was happy too. That was great.
Hold on. So let me get this shit straight. So you got 2 heels in the ring. One heel betrays another heel, but the heel is still Logan Paul?
Yes, because Logan Paul.
Because Logan Paul is a dick in real life.
Yeah, nobody likes it.
When has that ever happened in wrestling where a heel betrays another person and they become the babyface?
Because Logan Paul has
Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I don't know.
There you go. Logan Paul has so much heat that no one gives a damn.
Yeah, he's got like real legit heat, like outside of wrestling heat. Like he's got like non-scripted heat. He's got like legit
heat. Got heat with my ass, man. Motherfucker's successful. Fuck it.
I mean, like when you're making millions of dollars having fun, of course you're gonna be a heel.
No, it's not even. He's an asshole.
Logan Paul has sold his soul.
Man, he fought Floyd Mayweather last year, and he wrestled at WrestleMania. This motherfucker lucky as shit.
How did he sell his soul though?
I don't know if he sold his soul, but he is definitely talented and lucky, and I'm low key hating because I'm just waiting for him to get knocked the fuck out in those matches. I know they all set up for him to win.
Hey, shit! Now
or
look at
survive.
he got fucked up by KSI. Though you gotta look at that fight. He got.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's the one of his
Yeah, he
fights I
lost.
didn't watch.
He lost.
got
That
his-
was one of his first fights.
Yeah,
I didn't see
Mayweather
that.
almost knocked him out too.
No, Mayweather did knock him out. He just.
Boy, he did. He caught his ass.
He caught his ass and danced with him for the next couple rounds.
Yeah, make that bread, man.
Yeah, make
I
that
do the
money.
same shit.
He said,
Yeah,
"Stay
like,
your ass up. I ain't trying to lose this money. Hold on."
Mayweather, you're getting
Logan
$5
Paul
million a
will do
round. Oh
anything
shit, I'm gonna
for
keep his
clout,
ass
Chris.
up.
What do you
That's,
say,
that's how
like?
he sold his soul, Chris. He'll do literally anything for clout and for money.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro,
Same
bro,
thing.
bro.
Kid Cudi.
It's entertainment. You do what you do. It's entertainment.
Minus
There's no
the-
morals.
Minus that shit in Japan. He was fucked up for that one. And
Oh no, he was really fucked.
Minus all the shit that he does.
I forgot about
No
that
fucking
shit.
apparent reason.
Hey, but listen,
Yo,
like he's not
It's
as
only
bad
it's
as,
only entertainment.
it's only entertainment. Nah, but Jake's worse. Like no, fuck, like
No,
fuck
Jake
both
is
of them.
worse. I prefer Logan over Jake.
I would prefer.
I
Logan.
honestly don't know the difference. I swear to God.
Okay,
They're the same person to me.
Okay.
Well, Jake fights retired
I'm not being
UFC
an
fighters that
asshole.
box. At
I'm
box.
not being racist. I don't know the difference. I know one of them is probably like half a foot taller than the other. I don't care. They both
Logan's
Uh,
Logan's taller. Logan's an asshole, and like
Damn.
he's like 1/4 racist. Jake's an asshole, racist, conceited, misogynistic.
Wait, what they say that was racist?
what they say that was? I didn't get that.
That was a.
All
it was a
dicks are racist.
Please,
I mean,
please inform me.
No,
I
think it
want
was-
to know. I want to
it
hate
was-
them
I think-
too.
I think it was because it was a couple years ago. I guess they was on some kind of podcast and everything, and I think this is when Jake was still working for Disney. I think they made some like
Lucky ass niggas.
Oh, I forgot he was a Disney kid too.
racially-
So that's why he got kicked out of Disney? Oh hell no.
no. That's one of the reasons. The other reason was he was coming to the set drunk as fuck, high as fuck.
That'll happen.
That's Hollywood, baby.
That's
These
Hollywood.
are the motherfuckers.
Yeah,
that
Will
get
Smith.
Filthy rich. Like, these are the
Yeah.
motherfuckers that get filthy
No,
rich.
he was actually fucking. Apparently, allegedly, he was fucking with one of the girls on set. A
It's not
couple-
really
At
fine
Disney?
unless she was underage. But anyway,
I mean, well, he was like, yeah, he was
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we don't want to get this damn channel. We don't want to
there
R. Kelly this channel now.
There goes Broken Narcs. There goes Broken Narcs. Famous allegedly.
Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly.
allegedly.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Come on, ladies and
Move it
gentlemen.
on.
Move on. Move it on.
Moving on.
Same
Oh,
girl.
long story
Move
short,
it
Logan Paul
on.
did a good job.
Moving on.
Yeah. He did good. He's definitely in the ranks of the best celebrity. I gotta say, WWE's been on the streak. We had Pat McAfee, Bad Bunny, and now Jake Paul.
And then Pat
Logan
McAfee
Paul.
for tomorrow.
Who?
Yeah, Logan Paul. Excuse me. So they're getting really good celebrities to wrestle for them. And then of course, Shaq did his thing. And Johnny Knoxville did okay in the Rumble. So they've been doing better with these random celebrities. But yeah, anyway, continue.
Anywho, so then of course I guess Brogy set it up to where he get all the cool shit. So
I didn't set it up. This is the way the card was. I just want to talk about
it-
Cody. You can have the rest of the shit. I just want to talk about Cody, but go ahead.
no, you don't talk about this goddamn Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair as long as hell. But
you want me to do it?
Yep, Stephanie
Oh,
McMahon
fuck.
introduces
All right,
exactly. Stephanie McMahon introduces Gable Stevenson just to wave to the crowd. So hopefully he give they're gonna. I'm more than certain they're gonna book him like Kurt Angle because like if it ain't broke,
Yeah.
why fix it?
Because exactly.
Yeah, that's gonna be Kurt Angle's other son.
Yeah, exactly. Him and
Oh.
Jason Jordan. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking lit.
But
That's
but yeah,
Drake's
Kurt.
son.
Bring
That was the
Charmel
first
back.
half of the first
We
show.
know who the mama is. Let me stop.
That
Anyway.
was the first
Nah,
half.
fuck that shit. She the mom. Fuck you talking.
Wait, have y'all seen Kurt Angle's wife?
Yeah.
She friends with
Yeah, she's straight.
her and
Yeah, they got
Orton.
they
her and
got-
Orton's
no,
wife.
Her and Orton's wife got a podcast together.
Which is
That's
beautiful.
right.
Y'all need to
They
watch
do.
that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
You
Becky
can,
Lynch,
you can tell
Bianca.
she from New York. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. They did the little recap, and I gotta say, I did get pissed when they was doing the recap because I just fucking hate that SummerSlam shit. So when they showed that, I was just like, I'm fucking tired. But anyway, so yeah, the match starts. We got Becky. She pulls up. She comes out in her gear. She was looking dope with the the shades and all of that and the black. We got somebody in the studio. Hang on there. We're gonna bring you in after I finish this. So yeah, that happened. Then the Texas University marching band came out. They played for Bianca. That shit was cool. She came out, and they get in the ring, and they actually had a fire fucking match. I was happy that Bianca has now had 2 bangers back to back at WrestleMania, like 2 solid bangers back to back, and it was a good shocking moment when she first hit her with that manhandle slam and went for that pin, and I was like, y'all need to stop fucking around with this. But that was cool. There was a lot of near falls that were really fucking good in this match. So what happened after that? Hit her with Bianca put Becky in the disarmer. That was cool after she missed the springboard moonsault. Becky got her on the ropes, and then she jumped off, did the guillotine leg drop, which was really cool. Then Becky dumped themselves out of the ring, and they was fighting outside. And Bianca hit like a top rope sort of gorilla press, and then she fell and then went back and did like a 450 splash off the second rope. That shit was flawless. She killed it, especially for someone being that tall. She cleared it, and another near fall. And then we had what was that? Becky hit a diamond senton, and it was a little off. I think Bianca was actually a little further away than Becky was expecting, and she ended up hitting her like in the face with a heel. That was rough. I was glad she didn't break anything after that, but she definitely got like a little swollen eye.
I gave her ass a receipt.
Yeah, they were running around, and
I mean, that was a freak accident.
Yeah, it was an accident. She slams her. She pulls her by her hair into the metal steps, and then she hits her with another manhandle slam on the steps. And this was the thing that Cuba was talking about in the group chat, where it's like the count was like literally.
Oh yeah.
The count was at 9, and as soon as they said 9, Bianca just jumped up and dived right back.
What kind of shit is that, bro? I thought that shit would be disqualification. I'm sorry, that was to be a count out. I ain't never seen no shit like that. You know how they slowly build up to the shit, like what Cena does. Slowly do it. At least Cena moved though. At least Cena moved, and then on the fucking 9 count, he decided, oh, let me run in here. At least Bianca was out the whole fucking count, and then Tyson Furied her ass into the damn ring.
She did. That shit was funny. But
she should have moved a little bit.
Your ass get out there and perform at WrestleMania.
I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying,
it was dope. I don't give a shit.
You do it.
So they get back in the ring. Becky was in control. She was about to hit her with another manhandle slam. I think what it was, and then like Bianca like flipped out of it, and then got her with the KOD, and she got the pin, and it was fucking awesome. And congratulations. The build wasn't the best, but I'm glad that the story finished the right way. And like I said, happy that the sister has 2 bangers back to back. So
I love that fucking KOD, man. I love that. That might be the best as far as women. Well, who got the better finisher? I love her finisher, man.
I love the KOD. I think it's really good.
When she did that shit off the ring, holy fuck.
Yeah,
wasn't that like Tyler Rex's finisher?
Who the fuck is that?
I don't even know who that is.
That was the Burning Hammer, sir. And that is a completely different movie.
Burning Hammer.
What are you talking about? It was the same thing.
The Burning Hammer.
Hello, DJ. What up?
The KOD is completely different.
What's the
different name, same move.
What's up, DJ?
Hey, DJ, you got headphones? DJ,
You got an echo?
Say what?
You got headphones?
Yeah.
You pop them things in. I'll make sure you do. But yeah,
Man, that KOD was so powerful though, bro. I ain't gonna. It felt.
She jumped with it.
I was like, send her. No, I was like, man, send her bitch ass to the shadow realm, man. I was like,
the one thing they didn't do that I thought they were going to do was the hair spot. They didn't repeat the hair spot like they did with Sasha.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Exactly. That's how good the match was. She didn't have to even rely on
it. She didn't need it.
And we hold on. There's another echo.
Yeah, I'm hearing another echo. What the fuck going on? Jones, you all right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's good on my.
Why are we
Headphones on.
Hold on. Fuck.
Headphones, gentlemen.
It's fucking Cuba.
How's it me?
Because you said, "Oh fuck."
You said, "Oh fuck."
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me? Can you hear
Hold
me?
on, let me mute.
Yo, what's up? Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah,
See, he got an echo.
Yeah, I got it. Maybe it's StreamYard.
It's not me. It's not me. I muted my mic.
Yeah, it must be StreamYard fucking up. Anyway,
I think it's StreamYard because I didn't have an
There it is.
like
Yeah,
I think it's Stream because I didn't have an echo before, but then like I did for a second. I don't know what happened, but I didn't
yeah,
have
it's
it
good
before.
now.
Is it good?
No, it sounds all right.
You sure about that?
No, I'm not. All right,
That's broken, Mike.
Yeah, it is.
Hello, hello, hello.
There it is.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna talk. You hear it?
No.
Yeah. No, I don't hear
What
it.
the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Testing 1 2.
I sent
I think
it in the
it was
group
StreamYard.
chat, Chris, because you ain't winning this argument, motherfucker.
It was definitely StreamYard. But anyway,
You said what?
Bro, I want to see Bianca Belair hit a KOD off the damn top rope. Or if she did that already.
Did she do that in NXT? I feel like she might have did that in NXT.
That shit. But I love, because she did it in, last year against Sasha when she says fuck it, when she has him and then just says fuck it and then releases them.
That's what I thought
quick
she was
and
going to
shit.
do to Becky, but she did the Gorilla Press thing, which I don't know if that was a mishap or what, but it was still cool, so I liked it.
That's like when Undertaker, you says fuck it, he gonna get like Shawn Michaels and it just jumps into that damn tombstone.
Yeah. But
Chris, look in the group chat, and there's an example of the Burning Hammer in there. Two completely different moves, same setup, but completely different.
Same setup.
name.
Cena had to tell him, "Yo, don't use that anymore."
yeah, that move can go pretty bad.
Yeah, the Burning
Hammer.
Hammer.
All right, here he is.
Terrible. The Burning Hammer.
Yo.
The KOD is.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you
Don't
good.
move now. Don't do that.
Listen,
So what we should think about WrestleMania, Mr. DJ?
man, that shit was crazy. I seen every single superstar.
You were there?
Bro. Yeah, I was there.
Oh shit! Okay, so how did the crowd? How was the crowd throughout the night?
Bro, it was too damn loud.
He said that shit was crazy.
Where were you sitting?
No, I actually was working, so I couldn't see everything.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Were you like security or something, or you were selling hot dogs? What was going on?
Nah, man, I'm a chef.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! All right. So yeah, you definitely saw.
You making food for the wrestlers, huh?
Yeah, you definitely. So you was in the
Oh,
catering.
you on the catering.
They catering, yeah.
I was down there seeing every single wrestler. Yeah, I seen everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's Bianca and them looking?
Hey. All right.
Listen,
All
I
right.
have been to one of them shows and they got really good food, man. So I'm trying to figure out who's eating all that food before they go out for a match. Is my question.
Probably the jobbers.
Yeah. People who waiting to know they're not gonna be on the show, and then they just got they can eat whenever.
Because they still got to show up to work. So
Because I had that catering. That's some good ass food. That's probably the best.
Man, I'll tell you who be in that bitch all the time.
Who?
Otis.
It must.
Otis.
I mean, the food
All right.
must be that good if they keep mentioning it in promos and shit.
They do occasionally. Okay, so next up was Seth Rollins and his mystery opponent.
Who was it?
Seth Rollins comes out. He gets his interest. He had I guess he was like some choir or whatever, a cappella group was out there singing. I didn't get the reference, but anyway, he comes out. He's got the blue fuzzy jacket on, looking like a peacock, or he had the Cookie Monster on his back. So he gets in the ring, and he's waiting for his opponent. They drugged this out a while, and I did like it. And then the pyro went off, and you're like, oh shit, are they doing it? It goes black, and then what do you hear? There's more than one wrestling family. What is that shit? There's more than one wrestling royal family. There's more than one royal wrestling family. You know what it is. It's Cody Rhodes.
Someone said that they already spoiled it when they did the WrestleMania set. Cause I guess in the middle they have it to where I guess
where he would raise
his entrance basically. So they was like, oh shit.
So he comes out and he is wearing the exact same fucking shit that he had at Dynamite. This man is a diabolical genius. He spent 2 fucking years figuring out what he wants his entrance to be, because his entrance is always like over the top at AEW, and I was always like, this is a WWE interest. And now we know what he was doing. His whole 2 years, he was being create a character and making what he wanted his WWE interest to look like. And now he finally got to do it at WrestleMania. This man is a brilliant genius. I ain't mad at him. He doing his thing. Good luck to you. 6 months later. So he comes out. The crowd's going crazy because, you know, everybody was shitting on Cody Rhodes when he left, but now they love him because he's back, whatever. They do the match. And I got to say, because I saw some people was kind of shitting on the match. Granted, this was your typical Cody Rhodes match. The only thing that this thing was missing was blood, which I was a little disappointed he didn't start bleeding. But
that's how good the match was. I won't even think about blood.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass. I wasn't thinking about blood.
What dive did he botch, Brogy?
Say what?
What dive did he botch?
When he tried to do a moonsault.
He tried to it was he did kind of fuck up that little moonsault splash thing, but was that the one I was talking about? But anyway, so yeah, let me go through it. So yeah, they was going back and forth. Cody hit his old Stardust taunt. They done your usual Cody Rhodes spots, the slow punch kick sort of grappling stuff. Seth was sticking with him. Seth countered his dive with the drop kick, and then he was going to sell the ribs throughout the rest of the match. And then there was a great moment where Seth told him, welcome back to the big leagues, bitch. That was great. So Cody catches, it was when it was outside, he was on the steps and he was trying to do that sort of catch my leg, and then he was going to jump into a kick, and he got
the disaster kick.
Yeah, that's what it was, the disaster kick, and he kind of fucked it up, but Seth caught him, and then he slammed him into the barricade. And there was a couple other moments where he looked a little off, like he was trying to do a little too much, and he might have been a little out of practice. Definitely not as smooth as like him and Sammy Guevara. But so what the fuck else happened? So Cody dodges 2 curb stomps, which was great. And then Seth kicks out of the crossroads. Basically, Cody did all of his usual offense, and none of it works. Like, Seth was kicking out of all of his shit. He was kicking out of all of Seth's shit. Seth hit him with a top rope dragon sleeper, and then that went to the Falcon Arrow. Cody kicked out of that. Cody hits Seth with a buckle bomb in the middle of the ring. Then he hits him with a Cody cutter off the top rope, which I'm like, this is all the shit he used to do in AEW. He's got the logo, he's got the Cody, like all of his shit is the exact same. It's insanity. So anyway, they're fighting over who's going to do the fucking pedigree, which was kind of interesting. I thought he was going to hit the vertebraker. He probably can't do that in WWE. They get back and forth.
Power drivers.
Right. They did the back and forth strikes. So Cody, of course, hits 2 crossroads. I thought it was going to go for 3, but he got to get it in there. Hit the bionic elbow. Shout out to Pops. And then he hit one more crossroad, and he won the match, and the crowd was going crazy. Now, like I said, this was nothing too spectacular from his AEW stuff. I saw some people on Twitter trying to cap saying, well, he never had a match this good in AEW. He had matches.
That one with his brother was good.
Exactly.
Did you guys see that fucking Seth Rollins actually landed the backwards Falcon Arrow? That was like a little homage.
That's what I was saying in the chat.
To Cody's fuck up.
Oh, I didn't even know. No,
that's all I saw was Cody Rhodes hitting a flaming table trying to do that move.
Oh shit! Oh, was that when he fought Andrade? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. What kind of shit is that? Hold on, Cody Rhodes. There's a flaming fucking table, and Cody Rhodes puts Andrade. Well, hell, he put himself through the shit, and he won the damn match. What kind of shit is that?
That shit was stupid. That was a dumb. See, that's the type of shit.
I blame Brandy Rhodes for setting up that table.
Yeah,
I blame her.
Yeah, that was weird. That was a weird situation. P. Rose.
Yeah.
What you got? I thought you had something to say. How you feeling about?
Yeah, Cody? No, I did. No, I did, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like, I marked out. I'm not gonna even count. I marked out. I was like, Cody. I was like, and then I was like, my scream voice, and then my friends looking at me. I was like, and then my voice got deep. I was like, fuck yeah.
Oh shit!
I had to switch. I was marking out like a motherfucker.
So you went to the Mordecai voice then?
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
I fucks with Cody. Yeah.
Yeah. No, bro, I don't know why. It was when Cody did the scoop slam. I don't know why I like the scoop slam so much. It's him and Randy Orton. Like, it's just perfect. I mean, Randy Orton does it a tad cleaner, because he's Randy Orton. But it was like the scoop slam and then him dodging the curb stomps. The dragon sleeper into I guess it's an inverted Falcon Arrow. Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. And then the crossroad, the two crossroads, the bionic elbow, and then the final crossroads, which was vicious as hell. And it was a perfect ending, to a match. It wasn't like, it wasn't Cody's best match. I know people, like you said, no, there was literally people on Twitter said, "Yo, this is Cody's best match
was
ever."
Capping so hard. They was like, "Oh, he never had a match this good in AEW." I'm like, you clearly did not watch AEW because the shit he had with Guevara was low key.
The Guevara match was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that ladder match is the shit.
No, this match got me. This match had me on the edge of my seat. It was fun. The near falls and everything. Part of me wishes, Seth had hit the curb stomp at least once. So we could have had like a kick out at 2 or something like that.
Now that would have been too much. If Cody kicks out of the curb stomp, I would have called bullshit on that. Like, come on, y'all, this ain't Cena. I'm just saying. But anyway,
yeah, that's wrong. That's what I'm saying.
I would have called.
But then again, this ain't the same Cody Rhodes that left either. Like, this man.
Well, we'll see about that.
But but like. I'm glad he's back. I didn't really have a problem with him leaving. I wanted better for him anyway. So, hopefully, he has a better run here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm happy he left. I'm low-key. I love AEW. I love Cody. I want to see how far Vince is gonna let him get with that shit that he was getting in AEW. But we'll see. Lightning Jones, Cuba, your thoughts?
Oh yeah, I was just typing in that to me my last hoorah is late, but yeah, I mean
Jones is falling asleep.
He getting
I'm
tired.
not falling asleep. It's 2 in the morning. Hell no. But yeah. So basically, it's I mean, the match was good. Like I said, it had it on the edge of my seat. It when Cody's came out, of course, I popped, even though I knew it was going to be him. The exchange between who was going to do the quote unquote pedigree wasn't if people knew Cody, you knew he wasn't going to go for the pedigree. That was the setup for the Tiger Driver or whatever that he does. But the gimmick is I'm going to set it up like the pedigree.
Right.
Because, a nod or what have you. It was cool seeing a little homage to Dusty. So I didn't hear the it's only more than one royal family in the WWE. I didn't hear that part.
No, that's the part. That's how the song starts.
That's the intro to the song.
Yeah, that's the intro to the song. That's more than one royal.
I barely heard it. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's always but anyway.
I feel like Cody did a really good business because that logo is his, that song is his. So where he owned the logo is his. He owns the rights to use the song.
Yeah,
so they're paying him royalties to use that song anytime he comes out. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
he's had that song since he debuted in Impact.
Right. Yeah, he's had that for a minute.
Yeah, so he gets royalties to do that, so that's cool.
Yeah. Cuba?
No, I thought that was a good match. I saw a poll. They said that was the best match on of the night. I mean that or the Bianca and
that and Bianca and Becky, I would say with it too. Yeah. So is Lightning Jones gone? Well, damn, you could have said bye before you left. God damn.
We saw the private chat, but
damn! I didn't realize he was serious.
I didn't say.
He got in the private chat. I'm out this late.
He did say that.
Hey, Brogy. We're outnumbered right now, so we should just change our photos to Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shit.
We're outnumbered.
Let me do that real quick. Hold on.
Might as well. Shit, go ahead. Join the shit.
Acknowledge the tribal chief.
Yeah, tonight.
For real, no, he's our tribal chief, man.
Fucking, I'm calling out of work. I'm watching this whole shit.
Hold on. Let me. I gotta add. I know I got one. Hold on.
But I'm surprised they ain't hit the damn. Seth ain't hit a curb stop.
He was fighting it. He was fighting it.
Yeah. Other than that, it was a solid match.
Yeah, so after that, they had the recap of the Hall of Fame, which I have not watched yet, but I heard Undertaker put on the TED Talk, so I want to check that out.
Undertaker, man, that was a beautiful TED Talk by Taker on Friday night.
You said that shit too? Damn. The TED Talk.
Well, I got that
Yeah,
for you.
like,
That's what I said.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, no disrespect to Taker, I would have been thoroughly disappointed if he showed up to face Seth Rollins instead of Cody.
Oh, you wanted Taker?
No. I said I would have been disappointed.
Oh, you would have been
if he
disappointed
showed
if
up.
that was the thing. Okay.
Because you know, him saying never say never, raised eyebrows. Maybe he's gonna squash Seth. You know,
Right.
like
For the tribal chief. So next up was the match that I was not interested in, and boy, oh boy, did this match did not disappoint in the fuckery. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh my lord!
I kind of missed the second half of the match.
Oh lord!
You ain't missed. Oh, you missed a lot of
missed
shit.
shit.
you ain't missed nothing. Like
I mean, I take that back. I saw the ending when she big booted her ass and pinned her,
Yeah.
but like
Basically-
like last 5-6 minutes I missed.
Yeah, basically, Charlotte Flair is now indestructible, I guess.
Basically.
Like,
if you are a woman wrestler and you win the Royal Rumble, if you have to face Charlotte at WrestleMania, you are going to lose.
I forgot about that shit. I forgot she won the fucking
exactly.
Rumble.
I forgot she did too. So Ronda won and she lost. Asuka won and she lost. So women, if you win the Royal Rumble, pray to God Charlotte does not have that title, because if she does, you got no chance.
Or if Charlotte wins, because Charlotte did win and she ended Rhea Ripley's fucking reign as
Oh
NXT
shit,
Women's
that's
Champion.
right. God damn it. Yep, that's right. Yep.
No,
So,
she's indestructible,
she's
bro.
indestructible.
Yeah, Charlotte went. That's another thing I was talking. Charlotte went back to NXT too.
Mhm.
At fucking Mania and beat Rhea Ripley ass. So she was on fire.
That was after me.
Pete Rhodes. I actually did my research. Finn Balor wasn't gone from NXT for 2 years. He was gone for at least 5 to 6 years.
It was a while. Yeah, he was going for it.
No, I looked it up. It was 2014 to 2016. Then he was on the main roster until he went back to NXT in 2019.
No. He came into the main roster around like 2016 when the draft.
Yeah,
that's
that's.
And then he went. Then he stayed for 3 years, and then went back to NXT.
He went back to NXT in 2019. So that's 3 years. So that was all about a year.
So he's staying there for 2 years.
All right. Yeah. So,
Moving on.
Yeah. So they was
Charlotte's
grappling.
indestructible.
Yeah, they was grappling back and forth. Ronda did some weird. It's funny when they were doing the commentary for her, because like she's doing all this weird unorthodox thing. So they're like, "Oh, that was a modified whatever the fuck that was."
They said a modified tornado DDT.
Yeah. Oh god, that was bad. Yeah. She Charlotte was dominating her. Ronda hit her with a shitty tornado DDT, and then she did like these.
That wasn't even a DDT, bro. That was literally just.
It was like a bulldog.
It was a poorly executed bulldog.
Yeah, it was more of a bulldog. But anyway, she was throwing her down, yanking her arm. What was the other name? Charlotte hits a spear.
That was hilarious. I was laughing my ass.
Yeah, that was out of the blue. Charlotte hit she missed her little double moonsault bullshit. I wasn't paying attention, but apparently that happened.
Yeah, that was a botch.
Yeah, but she always botches that. That's just regular. What was the other thing that happened? They was fighting over ankle locks. She hit the Piper's Pit on her. They did the power bomb in the ring. Ronda reversed the figure 4. There was a moment when the screen went black. I didn't realize what was going on, but apparently she might have had like a nip slip or something. So
I think it was Charlotte that had a nip slip.
yeah, Charlotte that had. Yeah, was that when she? Anyway,
is that why they blacked the? I'm just not coming back. Is that when they blacked the screen?
Yeah, that was when that happened.
I figured that shit, man, because them shits be popping out.
So Ronda hits the Piper's Pit, and she was like super close to the rope. Little Nate Charles Robinson was counting. He counts the 3.
Little Nate.
Charlotte had her foot on the rope, but he didn't see it. And then he remembered, wait a second, this isn't the finish of the match. So then he stopped and calls it back. Like, wait a second, that wasn't 3, even though it was clearly 3. So they keep the match going. And Ronda, like an actual person who plays, professional sports, she's like, wait a second, you counted the 3, I fucking won. But anyway, so they're still going.
This match was
yeah, that's just crazy. So what was happening? She was about to put in the figure 4, right? Or the figure 8 or whatever. And she kicks Charlotte off, and Charlotte goes flying. She went flying, but for some reason she felt like she had to spear the ref, so she speared the ref. The ref goes down. Ronda catches her and pets her in the arm bar. She starts tapping, but the ref isn't there. I thought they was going to get like another ref, but apparently he was okay. So she taps, but the ref isn't there. And by the time the ref comes back around, Ronda is, she's distracted trying to get the ref back into it. And Charlotte runs in and big boots her while she's distracted and goes for the pin. And Charlotte retains. Now, interesting thing, there was a lot of crowd manipulation because when the match had started, probably like maybe 3 to 5 minutes into the match, the crowd got kind of, you couldn't hear the crowd, but Pat McAfee and Michael Cole's audio got really loud all of a sudden. I don't know why that was.
Yeah, that was booing, bro. That was booing the shit out of Ronda.
But that audio got very loud all of a sudden.
Yeah, bro, they was booing the shit out of Ronda Rousey, bro. I know it's because it was like they were saying something about, Ronda Rousey's. This is some unorthodox offense we're seeing from Ronda Rousey.
It was bad.
But if you look on like Twitter, like bro, they was booing them. That match like live. They was saying like it wasn't like acceptable because they knew they basically they say either Ronda's gonna win or Charlotte's gonna retain in some bullshit fashion.
Well, that's what we got. And they was also put in a bad place because they just had 2 really good matches back to back. And yeah. I
mean, in my opinion, I don't think the match was like bad because it wasn't a bad match. It just had a bullshit. It had like 2 really bad bullshit moments.
There you go, Chris. There you go.
There we go.
But this was definitely the worst match on the card. And another thing people were pointing out, there was a lot of video packages. Apparently, the reason they had all those video packages is because they cut the New Day versus Sheamus and Rich Holland match. So yeah, that happened.
Yeah. I was wondering what happened to that. I didn't.
Man, that long ass fucking show, and you can't add that match on there.
I mean, judging how the match was, I think they cut it because of something. I think the Boogs thing kind of threw a lot of things off, and that's why they ended up cutting it.
Because apparently that was supposed to happen right after.
Okay.
Well, if Big E, if old dude ain't break his neck, that should have been a triple threat, right? I'm sorry, triple. That would have been a 6-man. 6-man, yeah, more than likely, right?
With Butch.
Butch.
With old Butch boy.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Butch, that dude has that tiny man complex. Like, he has
man, I'm not calling that nigga Butch, man.
You refuse.
It's Pete Dunne, man. What kind of bullshit is this?
I want to say again to the people that's watching, don't forget to hit the like button and share. And subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. But anyway, we're on the main event of the show, which once again, thank God Charlotte and Ronda Rousey was not going to be the main event because. Can you imagine if that was the main event to WrestleMania?
Yeah,
that
shit was 3 years ago. That shit was real late. That Kofi and Daniel Bryan match should have been the main event.
Yeah, that definitely stole the show. You're right.
Yeah,
but that was the year. Like that was like the women empowerment was like a really big thing. So
Yeah. See, the thing is,
that's why.
Did y'all ever figure out what the real ending was supposed to be to that match and everything? Because it ended.
I know.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. What kind of ending is that shit?
Charlotte was supposed to take the pin. But they fucked up.
Yeah, Charlotte was supposed to take actually that match was supposed to go like 10 minutes because that was on like an 18-minute match.
Mm-hmm.
That match was supposed to be about 35 minutes, and Charlotte was supposed. Yeah, Charlotte was
shorten that shit
because Ronda forgot how to fucking kick out. God damn.
Oh, so I knew something was up. So Ronda fucked up.
Wanda was struggling to kick out and shit like that. But she wasn't supposed to take the pin. Becky was never supposed to beat her. So that's why Charlotte was in that match. That's why Charlotte was in that match to take the pin to keep Ronda's fucking character strong.
Oh, so that's what happened. I never knew that.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me get a sip of water real quick.
But hey, at the end of the day, I still feel like they dropped the ball. But hey, Bianca got her redemption, and they tore it up. So
absolutely.
they tore it up. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to do something with Bianca because all that backlash and all the hate they got from the SummerSlam incident.
As they should. It was well deserved. But anyway,
It was
so
well deserved.
the main event of the show was the KO show, where he had a special guest, Stone Cold Steve Austin. So
the heart and soul of Texas.
The heart and soul of Texas.
The most popular wrestler of all time.
Right. You can't mention Texas without talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin. So
or JR's barbecue. Don't forget about his barbecue.
He's from Oklahoma. He doesn't count.
El Segundo Brewing Company.
I mean, are you sure? Because you know what I'm saying, he wears that 10-gallon hat.
No, he's from Oklahoma.
I mean, Skip Bayless is from Oklahoma, but Texas claimed him. So
man, fuck Skip Bayless.
Like Texas claims JR. They love JR.
Well, they got him.
By
God. Yeah, this is the one thing this match was missing was JR. I swear to God, I wish JR was here for that. But anyway, so KO cuts another promo shitting on Texas, and then he shits on Stone Cold, and then Stone Cold appears. The crowd goes crazy. He's doing, he's on the ramp. I mean, he's on the stage, and then he goes back for a little bit. Then he comes out on the ATV, and he rides around. They sit down and have a little talk. And I knew something was up when he came out with his 2 knee braces on. Once I saw him with the 2 knee braces, I was like, oh, yeah, I know where this is going.
Yeah, exactly.
I know exactly where this is going. So they sit down, they talk a little bit.
Yeah, he's ready for war, baby.
Exactly. So, he says all his lines, calls him a stupid son of a bitch. The crowd's going to call you an asshole. All the classics. You know the vibes. If you was alive during that time, you know the vibes. I don't know how old you are, P. Rose. You remember the Attitude Era, P. Rose? I don't know how old.
I was born in 2000, but the only thing I remember.
You do not remember the Attitude Era. Anyway.
Young boy.
Damn, my ass getting old, man.
Young boy.
I mean, I did because I started watching wrestling when I was like around 2004.
Yes,
So you're 21.
22.
And I was in kindergarten when you was born.
Nah, but I used to. So my dad, my dad and my uncles, they got VCRs of everything from 90s wrestling. So
right,
I watched, I used to watch, when I got home from school, I used to watch, the old school Rouse War. I watched my favorite thing, watching was Undertaker, Ministry of Darkness, and everything. Undertaker had Black Air Force energy and everything.
Yeah,
so I watched that, and then I watched Raw and SmackDown whenever it was on and everything.
Oh yeah,
Undertaker.
So you go back and look at it. So yeah,
so basically you went through the same transition I did. My parents always taped it and shit like that, and they basically taped the whole Attitude Era and shit like that.
Yeah,
there you go.
Tape it until that bitch was DVR'd.
Right. So Kevin Owens challenges Austin to a no holds bar match. Austin thinks about it, and he's like, well, someone needs to get me a damn ref. So the ref comes out, and they start off, and it's your typical Stone Cold. It was like a Stone Cold match, but slower because he's an older guy. But they're hitting back and forth with the punches. He throws KO into the corner, and he slowly stumps a mud hole in his ass. I was getting a little worried because it's that was the moment I was like, yeah, this man really is old because he wasn't really stumping him.
Yeah, not
his stumps was more like the 10 count punches. I was like, oh boy, but
I thought he was bullshitting the crowd at first, and then the last 8 of them he did.
Yeah, he did. He did get into it.
Yeah, hey, better than Mick Foley's punches. Mick Foley's punches are fucking slow as fuck.
Yeah, but he hung in there. He did good overall. So they get to fighting. They did the stomps. They was fighting on the outside.
Jimmy Snuka moving was slow as fuck.
God damn it. KO starts to beat the shit out of him. He was hitting him with the tripod and all of that type of stuff. Austin reversed the Irish whip into the table propped up on the barricade. They brawl in the crowd for a little bit. Austin throws KO on the commentary table, and it was like he was like Homer Simpson. He would take 3 steps and then ask for a beer, and then he would drink it and then continue to fight. It was funny. So they get to fighting. What happened after that? They was in the ring for a little bit, and then they did the 10 punches on the table. Then they took the ATV up the ramp, and then they did 2 suplexes on the stage. Then they go back down into the ring, And I think that was when KO hits him with the stunner, right? And then he kicks out of the stunner, and then KO came back with the chair, but he missed. He went and swung at him, and he hit the rope, and the chair sprung back in his face, and he hit him. And then Austin hit him with the stunner for the win. Austin wins the match. I got to say, Kevin Owens is definitely living his best life, making that money. Main event in WrestleMania was Stone Cold. That is a big deal right there.
Yeah, because he was he was on the not release market, but what you call it? Because he was signed with the company. Yeah, the contract was up in January, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and he resigned.
So there's a possibility he ain't have that. He won't have that match if he was not the sign.
That's true. And that's another thing. Like, did they mention this to him? Like, was this in the plans back then? I don't know, but like,
I think that, like, because like I was watching like a podcast. Oh, shit, I don't like Dave Meltzer, but still, and like Dave Meltzer was talking about like,
cute. Well,
yeah, Jim Cornette doesn't. Oh, fuck Dave Meltzer.
I was going to say, I'm like, yo, you and Cuba got something else in common.
And Jim Cornette don't like his ass either.
Well, fuck Jim Cornette. He's out of touch anyway.
Oh, I listened to that podcast.
That shit. Nah, but no, they was talking about like during the contract talks. It wasn't mentioned then, but like they was talking about like, do you want to do something around February? Do you want to do something with Stone Cold? And he's like, I may be interested in something like that. And then they had to get in contact with Stone Cold. It's like, yo, you sure you want to do this? And that's how they say, that's how this thing got arranged.
Okay.
But it's like, man, I ain't gonna lie with that nigga. That motherfucking Kevin was rolling down the fucking ramp. I was like,
that was fun. That was pretty
fun. Hey, but
really.
Props to Stone Cold. He was,
that man took a back. That man took 2 suplexes, bro. 2 snaps.
Kevin Owens was getting some offense in. I thought he was gonna squash Kevin Owens like Undertaker did Cena.
Yeah, he worked with
like the Rock, or like the Rock did fucking Redbeard.
Yeah, I was expecting more of a Rock Redbeard situation, so they definitely surpassed my
I'm sure it was a 19-minute match, bro. I was like, bro, that's
Stone Cold did all right, man.
No, because I was looking at like, I was like, bro, WrestleMania is gonna end at like midnight Eastern time, 11 o'clock, Central time. So I'm like, yo, it's like, yo, we got like 25 minutes left. That's when KO came out, and I'm like, okay. And then when KO said, and then when they brought the ref, I was like, bro, it's gonna be an 18-minute match. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know how KO's gonna drive for 18 minutes, but shoot, KO got offense. I don't know. I legitimately got scared not on the first suplex, but on the second suplex that Austin took.
On the
floor. Because the man, I was with my buddy. I was with my buddy, and one of my buddies, he doesn't like watch wrestling, and he was like, "Yo, did that nigga just die?"
Well, we seen that on TV
before. Austin still has the best punches in the biz, isn't that?
Oh yeah, those punches.
Those rabbit punches, I love them.
Yeah.
Hey, shit! When he hit Byron Saxton with the stunt.
Yeah,
I was like,
this fucking dumbass.
He was celebrating with the beers.
Thank God, because I got fucking sick satisfaction off that. I hate Byron Saxton. He's a Jonathan Coachman wannabe.
Man. Hold on, we know this shit scripted, but this motherfucker's a dumbass, dude. You did the same shit.
Yeah, we did
the first episode when the pandemic first happened.
Yeah,
he did the same shit. And you gonna get a beer? Oh, let me drink a beer with you.
It was on 316 day too. That was the
316 day when the pandemic started. Not when it started, but they first.
Oh no, you talking about when he yelled, "Oh hell yeah!"
But that was the first, because they was promoting Stone Cold was going to be on the show, and then the pandemic happened. So then they had the first Raw on the empty arena, and so then they had it with Street Profits. He did the same shit with them. Brian Saxon comes up in there, drinks the beer, all that bullshit. Act like they never seen him do that shit the past 12 years. Yeah. You share a beer, then he kicks you and stuns you. Come on, dog.
Nah, it was the fact that it's like, I ain't gonna lie, Byron Saxton, he sold the shit out of that though.
He did sell that shit though. That's why I said he sold the fuck out of that shit.
The man started humping the ground and all that.
But yeah, I like that he went back and stunted KO as well, and then they kept drinking beers, and he drunk with his brother. It was
KO,
nice.
That man had 16 beers, bro. That man was.
That nigga was drinking during the match. I ain't never seen that shit before.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was like Homer Simpson. He did not give a shit at that point.
Yeah,
like,
like,
I'm gonna wrestle. I'm
owns-
gonna have fun.
What Jones say every time he drank a beer, he got stronger and faster, huh?
Hey, bro, I literally they said Stone Cold had 16 beers and he drunk 14 of them. I'm like,
well, you know how he wastes majority of the beers and shit.
He spills most of it.
Yeah, he spills most of it. But like as much as he drunk, he had to be a little bit.
Oh
buzzed.
yeah, he had a buzz. He definitely had a little buzz.
But like
Yeah,
the thing
absolutely.
is, that man's got a strong liver. He owns a beer company.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
that's true.
I mean, I was like, I can't do, but I was like, bro, actually, if I was stunned, shoot, if I was that night, I'd be mad. Yo, throw me a bottle of Hennessy.
I would have did the fucking Rusev Xavier Woods. He stunned my ass. I'd have sold the fuck out of that. I would have went out the ropes for him.
Them fucking Steve Weisers are fucking probably watered down.
But the ones
I don't know about
maybe
that,
the
man.
ones he was performing with, maybe.
Yeah, no, the big ones he had,
Nah.
like maybe the ones like the because he had the little ones, and then like after the match, he got the big ones. I was like, bro,
No, because that's literally his company, the El Segundo Brewing Company. That's his beer
Yeah.
company.
Right.
man,
Yeah,
be
I'm
like, man,
I like to have a beer.
man, then tell me the commentary, man. Tell me why they had like the Raw commentary was looking like some damn Christmas ornaments, and
Yeah, I thought they looked like the Rowdy Rough Boys with the red, blue, and green.
I ain't gonna lie, shit, they was, and then.
Roddy Rock Boys, yeah.
I issue like my thing. I love Michael Cole, like Michael Cole, chill, but I'm like, bro, it was doing the what's it called, the Charlotte versus Rousey match. This man was literally gassing up Rousey as if she was some kind of some kind of masterful offensive technician. And I was like, bro, we know, like she, like her ring work is different. It's not, I ain't gonna say it's horrible, but it's just not conducive to what she wants, she needs to be.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
definitely.
She don't know how to. She doesn't know how to sell, bro. Like she doesn't know how to like. And then that I think that spear was a receipt because like I've seen Charlotte spear people.
Mm-hmm.
She fucking like that. She didn't just spear Rousey. She
Say
fucking
Ray
just.
Lewis, right?
Oh shit!
I heard you about to say that shit.
Yeah, bro. She gave her that. She gave her that Rashad Mendenhall treatment. If you know, you know. But
Hey, I seen Braun break his spear fucking. Well, they had it on the YouTube channel. Spear the fuck out of Dolph. Dolph can sell his ass off.
Oh yeah,
too.
Dolph can definitely sell.
yeah, shit.
When Goldberg speared his ass in 17, 18, that shit. Ooh, he sold that shit.
Had that man.
Dolph Ziggler can make anybody look like $1 million.
Hey, Brock can sell too. That's what I like about Brock. He can sell his ass off too.
Yeah, that man gonna the Brock gonna sell. This match between Brock, the weird thing is it's gonna be it's gonna be a spam finisher match.
God.
We'll see. Yeah, it's
like the last. No. I think it's gonna be like. Listen, I think it's gonna be like their WrestleMania 31 match which was actually a good match. It's just nobody fucking like Roman.
Yeah,
but
I remember that one.
Bitch ass
but
niggas.
It's gonna be like. I just think the last 5 minutes is good. The last 5 minutes of that match is gonna be a finisher spam.
Absolutely.
Man, that's all he gonna do is I'm saying 2 fucking moves.
You mean 4 moves?
Well, 4, yeah.
What's the other 4? I mean, other 2. What's the other 2?
Belly to belly suplex.
Man, that's still a suplex. I don't count that shit.
Hey.
That's still a suplex.
What's Kurt Angle's excuse?
What are you talking about?
Hey,
Kurt Angle did multiple suplexes.
Brock has German suplex, belly to belly, snap suplex, F5.
Gut wrench.
It's still a suplex, ain't it?
Oh yeah, well 5. Yo, he has his 5 moves of doom.
I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying though.
The Kimura. Don't forget the Kimura.
I get what you're saying though. So, all right, if you want to go forward, when was the last time you used a Kimura?
Like who do you use it on? Finn Balor.
Yeah.
I mean, he used it on Roman at Crown Jewel. It's just
Yeah,
Roman.
he did use it on. Yeah,
Roman power bombed out of it.
I'm like, come on, man. Brock
that was
Lesnar's
cheap.
too talented. Cause I'm like, this motherfucker in 2002 to 2004, that motherfucker was top 10. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Top 10.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, and all of a sudden he comes back and he does the same 2, 3, 4 moves. I'm like, I know he's getting the money and shit, but come on, dog.
No, because that's his because he's coming from UFC, so he has to have a UFC gimmick.
Yeah, I know, but like, no, the thing is,
Ronda
if he really likes the person he working with, which Brock Lesnar really don't like that many people, he'll have a good he likes.
Ronda has a more of like a background than Brock. Brock's only background is wrestling, and Ronda's done jujitsu and shit like that.
But Brock was doing wrestling before he joined the UFC, and he was a fucking beast.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's his only background, and he's just a wrestler.
Yeah, he got judo and martial arts.
I think because when Brock was in the UFC, like he trained. Brock's trained naturally wrestling, but like in terms of striking, when he was in the UFC, he was basically doing Muay Thai.
Yeah, his striking was bad. That's how he was getting knocked out and shit. TKO. His striking was bad. That's why he went to the ground all the time, because he couldn't really strike.
He couldn't strike.
Alistair Overeem, Cain Velasquez, all of them. He couldn't strike with him.
Yeah, Cain Velasquez beat. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Well, he did the Mark.
Brock Lesnar take you to the ground.
Then the thing is, he should have lost. He should have he beat Mark Hunt, but then he got suspended from UFC, because of the roids.
The roids.
And the weird thing is, he's still under contract with the UFC if he wanted to come back though.
He is. Well, he's a fucking genetic freak anyway. He'll go in there 50 jacked.
He might be a little too old, but unless
because I remember back in 2016. Here's the thing, because in 2016 he came. Basically, it was after because John Jones had got suspended again.
Can't believe that shit, man.
For being a dumbass.
That's my favorite UFC fighter of all time.
Because he had beat the shit out of Cormier, and then
beat him twice.
Yeah, twice. It was the second time. It was the second time he beat the shit out of Cormier. Literally knocked him out. Had that bitch crying. I don't like Cormier, because that man has an excuse for every time he lost to. I'm just just admit it, bro. You're like, John Jones is a better fighter. I don't care that he smoked crack and he was high out. He was high on crack.
I mean, but John Jones literally said he was gonna kill him on live TV and shit.
Oh yeah, John Jones is wild. But
he been in some troubles himself. He hit a fucking car and ran a pregnant lady.
Hey, yo, bro, have you seen, bro? I don't care, bro. You gotta watch the pre-fight interview before they first fight. It was hilarious, bro. Cause I forgot this man like DC trying to talk shit and everything. And like he's like I will beat your ass, nigga. And then John Jones is like, so we're just gonna drop the N-bomb now. So I was like, no, bro, man. I was like,
that was WrestleMania night 1. We might do this for night 2. I don't know, but
we have to. If y'all,
I'm gonna see if I can call off for work. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm watching this fucking match.
You gotta work what at like 10, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, hey man, hey, we'll see what I do.
Don't worry, Cuba. We'll save you some hot dogs, burgers, you name it.
Yeah, we won't spoil it for you in the group. Or you might have to.
I'm gonna watch that shit at work if I go.
Yeah, we might have to mute.
Yeah.
I probably won't be in this bitch.
Cuba's probably gonna take the longest dumps in work history just to watch WrestleMania.
I watch that shit in the at the workplace. I don't have to go in the damn bathroom.
Shoot, bro. I've been telling, because I was like, I didn't expect night 1 to be this good. I didn't either.
They did a damn good job.
They better not fuck up night 2 like they did last year.
I think night 2 would be better, man. You got Pat and August. August. Will Smith, night 2, Will Smith, triple threat match. August Alsina, Chris Rock, Will Smith. Goddamn it.
Oh, that'd be lit.
Jada on a pole.
Oh.
All right.
He said Jada on a pole.
And that's when Will has a baby. A heel turn and leaves that bitch up there and bounces with
Will literally had a heel turn last week. He literally had one.
No, that would be a face. No, if he left Jada, that would be a face turn though.
Hey, can you imagine that shit? He has a heel turn. This man have a double turn in back-to-back days.
That'd be crazy.
No, bro, no,
Yeah.
shoot, no.
If he's the heel in the Oscars. Will is the heel.
Will is the heel. Nah,
Nah.
Hey, no. Hey,
Honestly,
no.
that reminds me of something.
See, you can't have Chris. That has to be a singles match. No, August versus Will, an entanglement match. Hell in a Cell.
Ooh,
Jesus God.
Or-
all right.
an entanglement match.
Let's wrap it
I'm
up.
fucking
Let's wrap it up.
sleep, bro.
An
An entanglement match.
Or if you want to go DC Universe, she's fucking Poison Ivy. He's Robin.
An entanglement match.
Mind control.
Holy shit.
Oh man! All right, so let's wrap it up. We're gonna do outros. Pete Rose, let the people know where they can find you, bro.
Yo. Cuba, shut up for a minute. Goddamn.
Sorry, man. You have this nigga said an entanglement match.
Entanglement.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right. Like I said earlier at the beginning of the show, you can follow me on Instagram at _PRose1, and you can add me on Snapchat at your boy P Rose.
All right, Chris Rivera, let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Christopher_Rivera 842. Look me up on the Tickety Talk at Chris Rivera 75. Got a big story going on over there, and you can also follow us on the Bump Psychology on TikTok also. And don't forget the Instagram right there at Bump Psychology.
There you go. Cuba, let the people know where they can get you.
Hey, you already know, Cuba Sports Reacts. All the hell, that channel, go to the main page and you'll see all the other channels in that bitch. Right now, I'm uploading Horizon Forbidden West gameplay walkthrough part 1. Hey, that shit takes a lot of time to upload. Get at me, watch the shit, show support, and fucking subscribe, bitch.
All right. There you go.
Subscribe.
Yeah, you can follow the channel, Bump Psychology. We on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. All things Bump Psychology. It's your boy Brogy Narg. You can find me at All Things Brogy Narg. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more. We'll be back tomorrow for night 2, talking about that Tribal Chief versus the Band Mountain. All right.
And get the main channel to 10,000 subscribers.
And right, Lightning Jones was like having a bad case of disease, so you're gonna have to go in the beginning of the video to follow him on all his stuff.
Yeah, follow him on Instagram, Lightning __ call me Jones. But all right, we're out. Thanks for watching. I want to thank all y'all. We love you. Bye.
I thank you. You guys say how what's his name says it.
Thank you. Chad Gable.
Yeah. Thank